Did you know that in the last general election, only 67% of eligible UK voters turned out to cast their vote? That means millions of people didn't even bother to show up. But what if I told you this was just the tip of the iceberg? Stay with me, because we're about to dive into some shocking truths about UK politics that the media simply won't tell you. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm UK Matters, and today we're pulling back the curtain on UK politics. Whether it's corruption, lack of transparency, or media bias, there's a lot happening behind the scenes that you won't find in your daily news feed. Understanding these hidden forces is more important than ever, especially if we want to make informed decisions about the future of our country. Let's start with the big picture. Corruption in politics isn't new, but the scale and subtlety of it in the UK might surprise you. From shady donations to political parties to backroom deals between corporations and government officials. These are problems that rarely make headlines. And it's not just about money. Transparency is another huge issue. We're told that the UK is one of the most democratic nations in the world, yet key decisions are often made without public scrutiny. Important documents are kept classified, and the Freedom of Information Act is regularly dodged. Add to that the problem of media bias, where only a handful of companies control what we see and hear, and you start to wonder who's really running the show. Let's look at some real-world examples. One major scandal that recently came to light was the issue of VIP lanes during the COVID-19 pandemic, where government contracts worth millions were handed out to companies with direct connections to politicians, often without proper due diligence. And then there's the issue of media bias. The majority of the UK's media outlets are owned by a handful of billionaires. These media moguls have the power to shape public opinion, and often their reporting reflects their own financial interests more than unbiased journalism. For example, think about how much airtime is given to certain political parties, while others barely get coverage at all. But here's where it gets even more alarming. Did you know that, according to recent reports, several sitting MPs have been receiving large donations from foreign entities? This raises serious questions about who they're really representing in Parliament. Are they serving the British people, or are they being influenced by outside interests? This lack of transparency and accountability is eroding trust in the system. And the media? They're not only underreporting these issues, but sometimes actively avoiding them. It makes you think, what else are they not telling us? So we've covered a lot today, from corruption to media bias to the influence of big money in politics. These are issues that affect us all, and yet they remain largely hidden from public view. It's up to us to dig deeper, ask the tough questions, and demand more from our leaders and our media. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about these issues? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Also, check out this video over here where I explore even more political scandals that the media didn't cover. Thanks for watching, and stay informed.